Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Just Fixing Stuff. On this episode here, I have someone that actually stuck part of what looks like tailpiece, a tailpiece down the drainage, and it got stuck right about there. So what we're gonna do is cut off this section right there, pull the remainder of that tailpiece out, and then we're gonna use this fitting reamer and we're going to ream out the pipe out of this hub, and then we're going to reattach it back into the system, and then we're just going to tighten this back in because it's still whoever did this, they did a good job. It's just that we have to cut off this piece here, remove what's in there, and then reconnect it. But we also want to reuse this P-trap if possible because there's nothing wrong with it. So let's get into it. Okay, now there's a million different ways that you can skin a cat, and what I mean by that is I'm using a Sawzall to cut this off, but you can use any method that works for you to get a flush cut. Right next to this, I've seen miniature bandsaws, I've seen piping cutters. Piping cutters, the only tough thing is there's a little bit of a allowance that it needs, so you're not going to get a flush cut right up against this. But I'm going to use this. I'll spare you the noise, and I will just be right back. Okay, like I said, I do believe this is a piece of a tailpiece that's used to hold a kitchen sink basket to this actual piping. You'll see that there's another section here. It was blocking, as you could imagine, blocking this water flow from properly getting down there. So that, as you can imagine, that's a problem. So we're just popping this thing out of here, and then we'll get it all put back together. Okay, so we got this thing all flushed right up. So now it's time that we get this fitting reamer and place it in here. These fitting reamers I just got it off Amazon. Well worth the money. I think it was $100 for 3 different sizes. You get 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch. I don't use them very often, but in cases like this where we got to reuse all the piping, they're worth their weight in gold. So yeah, I'm going to just get to it, and I will have this thing all ready to go, and I'll show you how I'm doing it. Okay, this is pretty much how this thing sets up. And you want to make sure you got a firm grip on it, and you're applying even pressure to the whole thing. I almost recommend, if you have some kind of table vise, if you can somehow mount it in that, just be careful not to break it. But these things, you got to apply a decent amount of force on it. As you can see, it's just drilling out that pipe just as clean and easy as you can get. Okay, I will show you the finished product in 1 second. Okay, so there it is. Good as new. So that thing works so unbelievably well. It surpassed all of my expectations. I would recommend this thing to anybody that on a regular basis, or even a somewhat regular basis, has to ream out the fittings on ABS. So yeah, I'm going to get this thing put back together, and I'll show you just the finished product here. Okay, there it is, all put back together. I'm going to wait until I get inside in order to glue it, just because I don't want to glue it in the wrong position. But there you have it. It's this thing here. I'll put a link in the description for it. Again, I just got it off Amazon. I think it was around $100. I will tell you this as someone that doesn't carry a lot of truck stock, it is worth its weight in gold, because it saves you from having to run off to get one small little fitting and possibly costing you hours on a job. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Again, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Check out the channel for more content. And other than that, I'll see you on the next one.